If your ADHD child becomes cranky, emotional, or explosive right after school, you're not imagining it, and they're not just being difficult. What you're likely seeing is their ADHD medication wearing off. It's called the come down period, and it can feel like walking into a storm you didn't see coming. Here's what's really happening and what you can do that actually helps. Picture this: your child walks in the door from school, you ask, "How was your day?" And they either explode, ignore you, or spiral into a meltdown over absolutely nothing. This isn't about disrespect, it's often because their medication is wearing off at the exact time they get home. For many kids, that come down window creates a perfect storm of fatigue, hunger, and emotional dysregulation. This sudden shift in behavior has a name: the rebound effect. It's what happens when stimulant medication leaves the system quickly. During this drop-off period, ADHD symptoms can return sharply, sometimes even more intensely than before the meds kicked in. This isn't your child trying to pick a fight. Their brain is shifting gears without a brake pedal. Research confirms that as stimulant medication wears off, kids can experience a surge of ADHD symptoms, including irritability, restlessness, and mood crashes. This rebound effect can be especially intense in the late afternoon, right when many kids are getting home from school. Let's talk about 3 things you can do to make that come down window easier. Tip 1, give them space. During the come down window, usually the first hour after school, your child is likely experiencing the effects of their ADHD medication wearing off. This is when symptoms like irritability, emotional reactivity, and low frustration tolerance tend to spike. One common pattern I see is parents greeting their child when they get home and immediately asking, "How was school? Do you have homework? Did you remember to hand in your assignment?" Here's the problem. When a child's meds are wearing off, their brain is already in a fragile state. That quick drop in stimulant levels can make even simple questions feel intrusive or demanding. What you're trying to do is connect, but to your child, it feels like pressure. This often kicks off what I call the argument vortex. A small question turns into a big blow up and no one really knows how they got there. Instead, give your child some decompression time. Don't take it personally if they're quiet, grumpy, or don't want to talk right away. Once that rebound period passes, they're usually more regulated and much more able to engage, problem solve, and be cooperative. Tip 2, feed the hunger. Stimulant meds often suppress appetite, so many kids eat little to nothing during lunch. By 3 or 4 p.m., they're starving, although they might not even feel that, and that hunger only makes mood swings worse. Work out a plan with your child ahead of time for what they can eat during the come down hour. Focus on snacks that are protein rich or filling so they don't just binge on chips or sweets. Tip 3, talk to your child's prescriber about a small afternoon booster dose, typically 5 milligrams of short-acting methylphenidate. In some cases, I've suggested families ask about starting with 2.5 milligrams by scoring the tablet to see if a smaller amount helps. Please keep in mind, this is not medical advice, just something to bring up with your prescriber if your child is consistently crashing in the late afternoon. Here's the bottom line. That hour after school isn't about disrespect or defiance. It's a temporary shift in brain chemistry. Remember not to take it personally if your child snaps at you or shuts down during this time. They're not trying to be difficult. They truly can't control how their body responds to the rebound effect. When you respond with structure, food, and most importantly, space instead of pressure and questions, you're not just avoiding conflict, you're helping your child regain control. Please subscribe to the ADHD Dude YouTube channel and visit ADHDdude.com for practical strategies to help your child be more successful so they can recognize just how capable they really are.